Hey there, this is Tom Triwitty. The hummingbee breath, also called Brahmari Pranayama, is a special yoga breathing technique that uses sound, specifically humming, on the exhale. This breath is excellent for alleviating stress and promoting relaxation. In my first video, Intro to Breathing, I talk a little bit about the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous systems. This breath definitely activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It stimulates the vagus nerve and initiates the relaxation response. The humming sound has a very calming effect on the nerves, especially around the ears, the forehead, and the brain. The hummingbee breath has gained a lot of attention in recent years because of its ability to produce a chemical compound called nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide is so important that 3 research scientists received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1998 for discovering a lot of its benefits. I also mentioned in my first video, Intro to Breathing, that normal nasal breathing produces nitric oxide in the body. Well, the hummingbee breath actually produces 15 times more nitric oxide than normal nasal breathing. Nitric oxide has been called Mother Nature's natural tranquilizer. It's produced in the paranasal sinuses and is inhaled when you breathe. Nitric oxide dilates the blood vessels, which increases the amount of oxygen that the lungs can take in internally. And it relaxes the blood vessels, which improves blood flow and oxygen supply to the tissues. Let me give you some more benefits of nitric oxide. It's great for the immune system, neutralizing invading pathogens, killing viruses, bacteria, and free radicals. It's good for the cardiovascular system. It can help to lower high blood pressure. It can decrease pain and inflammation in the body. It can improve sleep because of the relaxing effect that it has on the brain. It's good for athletes. It enhances muscle oxygenation and blood flow, which can improve endurance and exercise performance. And it's even helpful for erectile dysfunction because of the increased blood flow to the sexual organs. All the benefits that I just mentioned about nitric oxide can be also obtained through doing the hummingbee breath. Let me give you some additional benefits of this breath. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it alleviates stress, also anxiety, helps you to relax. This is an excellent breath to do before meditation. It can free up congestion in the chest and in the lungs. It can improve digestion. It can alleviate headaches and migraines. And it's good for concentration and memory because of the increased blood flow to the brain. Studies have also revealed that the hummingbee breath can prevent and even assist with recovery from respiratory illnesses. I love it how ancient wisdom, a breathing technique done by yogis for thousands of years, is being validated by modern science. By the way, nitric oxide is not the same thing as nitrous oxide, or what has been called laughing gas, that dentists may use or give to some of their patients. So there are healthy and unhealthy ways to take nitric oxide into the body. I'm not a big fan of the taking of nitric oxide supplements. Taking large amounts of certain ingredients in nitric oxide supplements, such as L-arginine and L-citrulline, can be harmful. Eating healthy foods rich in nitrates, like citrus fruits, green leafy vegetables, beets, and nuts, allow the body to naturally make safe levels of nitric oxide because they contain antioxidants. However, the excessive eating of other high nitrate foods, such as processed meats, ham, bacon, deli meats, and hot dogs, can form what are called nitrosamines, which can increase the risk of getting certain cancers. So eating citrus fruits, green leafy vegetables, beets, nuts, doing normal nasal breathing, and doing the hummingbee breath are all safe, healthy, natural ways to take nitric oxide into the body and to experience its benefits. You can do the hummingbee breath for up to 10 to 15 minutes a day. My recommendation is to start out by doing one round of 6 breaths and see how you feel. If you feel fine, you can slowly, gradually increase up to doing 3 rounds of 6 breaths. But always pause for at least 30 seconds after doing a round of 6 breaths to tune into your body and to listen to how you feel. The more you work with breathing exercises, the more you'll develop the intuition to know what feels right and is healthy for you. The hummingbee breath is done completely through the nose. You close your mouth, inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose while you hum. You'll be taking a deep breath, but the emphasis is on the exhale and is much longer than the inhale. Do this breath in a seated posture with the spine straight. And don't do this breath lying down. And as is the case with most breathing exercises, it's best to do on an empty stomach. The hummingbee breath usually involves closing off the eyes and the ears, kind of a sense withdrawal. This increases the sound vibration. Toward the end of this video, I'm going to show you something called a mudra, the special way of positioning your fingers for closing off the eyes. Closing off the ears is very simple and easy. You just take your thumbs and gently press on the tragus cartilage, that little fleshy flap of the ear. Don't put any fingers in the ear canal. So with the hum, you want to find a balance so that it's loud enough that you feel it, but gentle enough so that it's relaxing. You can experiment with different pitches to see how it affects your body, but stay with one tone for each exhalation. And also, as a precaution, don't do this breath if you have an ear infection or if you're pregnant. So I'm going to demonstrate by doing the hummingbee breath 3 times. You can follow along and do it with me if you want. You can stop after 3 breaths, or if you want to do a total of 6 breaths, you can just pause the video and do 3 more on your own. The way I like to experience the hum on the exhale is first, I'll use a single tone, and I'll first feel it vibrating in my nose, then I pull it upward into the third eye and the forehead areas, And then I spread it throughout my entire brain and in my entire head. Let me show you the mudra for covering your eyes. Take your first two fingers, your index and middle fingers, close your eyes, and you'll cover your eyes like this. Your ring finger rests on each side of the nose. Don't press in on the nose. You want to breathe freely, in and out through the nose, so just rest it gently there. And your little finger or pinky will rest on each side of the mouth, the corner of the mouth. Your thumbs will be free, and like I said, press on that tragus cartilage, the fleshy flap of the ear. Okay, I'm going to experiment by doing 3 breaths right now. Like I said, if you want to do 3 more breaths, just pause the video and do 3 more on your own. We live in a world where stress management and relaxation are so important. I hope with Hummingbee Breath that you receive all of its benefits and that it has a very positive impact on your life. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please click the like and subscribe buttons. Happy humming. See you next time.